Hey there guys, and welcome. My name is Rick here with AirgunWeb and Gateway to Airguns, and today we have the Umarex Zelos here on the table. We are prepping for our full-on grip review over at Gateway to Airguns, and this is part of the process. Let's get started. All right, everybody, what do I have here? I have the Umarex Zelos 22. This is well, it is what it is. It's a chassis-looking gun. No stock to speak of. It's got a grip and a buttstock. That's it. Some people love it. Some people like the style. Some people don't. I am growing to love it. I have like a FX Wildcat. I have some other guns that are very similar in this sort of layout where you have basically just barrel from there to there and you have the side lever. It's very minimalistic. Yeah, I mean, it's got its real advantages, right? So the idea that you're getting the weight way back, you get the center of gravity back, it's a little bit easier to manage, but you maintain this really long barrel and hopefully really good accuracy and power and all that kind of fun stuff. Yeah, so that's what we got here. We already done a little work with it, a little demo, a little preview, and we're going to continue with that. We are prepping for our full-on review, like in-depth, detailed review over at gatewaytoairguns.com. But here at AirgunWeb, what we want to do is do product demos and actually really help people that may already own a product to get the most out of it. So maybe you got the Zelos. Let's see if your results match my results. I have not put this on paper yet that I can remember. Today we're going to put it on paper. We're at 50 yards, pretty decent conditions today. I mean, it's actually pretty nice, so hopefully that works out well. We got a little breeze, but it's like from our back, so hopefully it'll be all right. This gets 40 shots per fill. We're going to measure some numbers on our Crony. We've got the True Ballistics Crony. I've got the Hawke Frontier. I think it's a 5-25. Yes, it is. First focal plane, super nice scope. One of the things ergonomically that I struggle with this form factor is I need the scope higher the way I'm built. Some people are able to use a lower scope. I can't. I've got to have it higher or I get a real crick in my neck. I found these mounts from West Hunter, and they are 7 or 8 mils taller than the high Hawke mounts. And they're adjustable. So if you need it a little bit lower, a little bit higher, like for you, I could drop this down and have it almost touching this rail if you wanted or needed. But I can also raise it up and get that extra height I need so I don't need to use an adapter. I hate having an adapter then mounts on top of it. One, I think it looks stupid. And I'm not sure that I'm getting the best possible results, right? So I like having this direct connection from this, right from the mounts to the rail and be done with it. These are adjustable, which is super nice. So I really like these mounts. We're going to be using these a lot on this style because I have the flexibility to get it where I need it to be comfortable. Let's go ahead and start shooting. All right, we got the Umarex Zelos in 22. Oh, you know what? I got to load the mag. All right, so the mag is a 20-shot magazine. Goes the other way, which is cool. So you're going to get a whole bunch of shots. So your first one goes in the backside, skirt first, like this. Okay, and then, oops, resistance is supposed to hold it. Hold it in place. There we go. I'm going to put my finger there. Okay, now we can go through and fill up our mag. So it comes with 2 mags. This is an adjustable air gun, so you can adjust things like the regulator and stuff. We haven't done any of that. I want to shoot things as they come out of the box, and that's where I get my baseline. Now, if this gun, we are able to hold on to it and do a long form. You know, we could probably be shooting this a year and a half from now and still be learning about it. So we'll have that opportunity, which is cool. Thank you, Umarex, for hooking us up with this gun to be able to have that. Not all my relationships are that flexible, but Umarex has been really good. So thank you to those guys. All right. But anyway, we have the ability to adjust the reg and other things. So right now we are just shooting like literally as it came to us out of the box. How does this go in there? Oh, you know what? Helps if we cock it. There it is. All right. So action on this is super smooth. The whole system is really, really nice. And again, it's highly adjustable. All right, I'm going to get comfortable here. First shot is going to be in the sighter. I have not finalized my adjustments on the scope yet. All right, let's see where we're hitting.
$929.34.8.
That's the energy. I think that's annoying. I thought it would be kind of fun to hear what the energy was, but I don't like that, so I'm going to turn that off. All right, let's adjust this eyepiece a little bit. That's better. All right, so we're a little bit to the right, a little low. Let's take another shot, though. And then we're going to shoot probably multiple 5-shot groups because I want to get an idea of the consistency. You know, it's easy to shoot one group, show you guys that, and say, oh, look how awesome this group is. But if I show you 6 groups that are awesome, that means the gun's really awesome, right? If I just show you one, how do you know? Okay.
918. 900.
Trigger is very light.
900.
Okay.
8.
I think up and down. We're just going to come to the right a little bit. And maybe up a little bit. I really want to get it square in the black. How many shots are we in? 4 shots, okay. Went way to the right. That was too much.
910.
There it is.
900.
We're going to finish these 10 shots in that sighter, and then we'll move on to shoot some groups. Yeah.
913.
Yep.
904.
2 more. Yeah.
909.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So we had a couple shots. We'll just take a look at these really quickly. Some numbers. I think we had a couple, like the first shot was high, 929, and then it settled in. So that kind of throws our extreme spread out, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. Because we're at 25 foot per second spread, that would drop it to like 15 or some change. So that's more what I would expect. Let's do some more shooting. Now we're going to start with our 5-shot groups, starting from the top left. Now the trigger, I said, is light. It is light. It's just, it's got a funky geometry. It's going to take a little getting used to. It's not bad. It's just, you know, the first stage is there, and then it's got a bit of a second stage, and the break is going to take some getting used to. I'm sure it's adjustable. I haven't dug into the settings on that yet. Again, I'm just shooting it pretty much as it came out of the box. So want to get a good handle on the gun and how it works before we start twisting knobs and turning things. We may do that later, but let's just see how it does now. All right, top left. Left.
912. 909. 914. 908.
Okay.
900.
Come down a group. Come down a bolt. Now let's see if it still stays left. We have a little right to left now. So it's coming from this back corner. It might be pushing just a little bit, but I don't think it should at this range. All right, next 5-shot group. Okay.
905. 908. 911. 909.
Okay.
898.
Definitely need to spend some time with the trigger, because the more I settle down, you can see the difference between the first group and the second group, right? I mean, the second group was markedly better. Let's see how we do as we keep going forward here. So we're 20 shots in, and our spreads opened up a little bit. Nothing terrible. Let's see how we're gonna do here. Move down one more. I think it's really coming down to trigger control here and not gripping the gun too hard, just kind of letting the rest do the work.
Yeah. 914. 907. 919. 914.
Yeah, it's good. This is just a small scope adjustment to bring that into where we want it to be. I'm going to go ahead and finish this mag out with 5-shot groups, and I'll let Cheryl decide if she wants to speed ramp it and make it go faster, and then just come back and do a wrap. But in any case, I want to show you guys the consistency from group to group to group, because that's what's important, right? 1-shot group doesn't tell you much. Multiple shot groups showing you the same exact thing. Now that demonstrates an accurate air gun. Let's get through these, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, we're done. That went faster than I thought. All right, so that's 40 shots in, guys. And let's see, we got a 31 foot per second spread. And really, we had a couple outliers that gave us that issue. But we're 33.9 foot-pounds with that last shot. We definitely hit 34 foot-pounds. Yeah, guys, I mean, I maintained the same exact hole. I did not want to try and adjust with mil dots because I didn't want to screw up that idea of where's it being consistent. We've got a little wind, as you guys can maybe see the banners pushing, and just as it would start pushing, it would push out a little bit more to the left. So maybe it is more susceptible to wind than I would have thought. I'm gonna go grab that target and then we'll wrap this up. Be right back. Wow, okay guys. When you're looking through an optic that has like a lot of magnification, you think, man, those groups are bigger than you think. And then you go up and grab the target, and we're looking at like that group there. Granted, scope adjustment, bring it to the center, right? All of these are shooting a little bit to the right in varying degrees, probably based on conditions, the wind pushing. I did not want to adjust. I could have brought the mil dots on this scope. I could have just easily scooched it over. It would have been fine. Elevation was perfect. Had a couple flyers, like there's one there and one there. Is that a bad pellet? Was that a bad shooter? Could be either. I mean, I'm by no means, I'm not a vice, right? I mean, I do make mistakes. So the idea that we're going to have the occasional oops, okay, I get it. But let's look at the rest of these. If we take those out, right? Because that looks like me, or like I said, a bad pellet. But let's look at the core. There, 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 there. I mean, we're talking dime or better. Really, if I were to go, I don't know, we might be close to sub MOA here. I mean, something like that. I mean, I can go get my little guide, and I will, just to see where it fits, because center to center, if it's less than ½ an inch, and I'm pretty sure that is, I bet you I've got at least 2 groups here. And if we take these flyers out, I've got 1, 2, 3, probably 4 groups, 5 groups that are probably all either MOA or sub MOA. Okay, yeah. So I think the idea that Umarex has a killer product here pretty much is like, yeah, they do. It's super fun to shoot. Actually, I lost track of my shots. I thought I had 5 more as I was going into that last batch. We still have a little gas in the tank. Our reg is right around 1900 and we're right at 2. So we're right at that 40 shots. That's what you get. They balanced it exceptionally well. Now you can turn this up. You can do things. I personally wouldn't. Now that's me. I'm not the guy who tries to take all of my air guns and turn them up to 11. If it shoots really well here, and I bet you if we get a nice calm day, and this is the only pellet I've shot, we find the absolute best pellet. I mean, this should produce decent results out to 100 yards. And hunting, like small game hunting, prairie dogging, all that kind of stuff, it's got the power, it's got the range, I believe. It should have the accuracy, I believe. But these are all things we're going to try, we're going to test, we're going to see how it does. We're going to do all of that extensive testing, though, at Gateway Airguns. So if you guys aren't subscribed to that channel, please do, because that's where we do our in-depth stuff. If you already own a Zealous and you're like, wow, Rick, those groups are exactly what I'm getting. I feel I have a lot more confidence in my gun. Or, hey, Rick, I'm not getting those groups. What the heck is the difference? Those are the kind of things we want to help you guys address here at AirgunWeb. We're not trying to tell you what to buy. We're not trying to tell you what not to buy. We just happen to have a cool product or a product we think is cool, and we want to share it with you. And if that helps you get more out of your stuff, that makes me happy. So that's what we're looking to do here at AirgunWeb. I think that's going to be about it. I want to say thank you to all of our sponsors, both AirgunWeb, Gateway Airguns, the folks that are represented here on the table, Utah Airguns, FX, Hawke, Umarex, JSB. Yeah, there's a lot of folks here that are helping us do what we do every day, day in and day out. So super huge thank you to them. And a thank you to our Patreon members and our Officers Club members who help support us directly. We really do appreciate your support. Lets us know that what we're doing is worth it. That's going to be it for now. If you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, put comments and stuff in the video chat comment thing, and I'll do the best I can to respond to them. Please be civil, respect fellow air gunners, and allow other oxygen in the room for a different opinion on things. That is what will help us all have a better day. My name is Rick here with Gateway Airguns and AirgunWeb. Thanks for watching.